So I was whining to my wife the other day, said, I need new glasses. And she said, well, get some. I couldn't tighten them anymore. They were scratched. You know the thing, right? But I didn't want to go through the process because you have to make the appointment. You have to spend weeks to get them done. And you got to pay a fortune, right? That's real. But I did. I spent $500 on frames and glasses, and that was cheap. And then I ordered a pair from my sponsor, Zenni Optical, for $70. Zenni is an online eyewear shop. Prescription glasses, sunglasses, blue light lenses, starting at under $30. You go to Zenni.com, you pick a frame, upload your prescription, and they ship it to your door. No appointment, no store, no upsell at the counter. And by the way, if you are saying, do I really need new glasses, or do I have to put up with one pair to do everything I need to do for the next 2 years? No! You can get what you want starting at under $30. And if you've never bought glasses online, don't worry about it. I haven't either. Zenni has a virtual try-on, so you can see exactly how the frame looks before you commit to buying them, with no salesman looking at you saying, those look good, but these expensive ones would look better. No, you don't get that. I'm excited. I can't wait to get my Zenni glasses and tell you more about them. If your glasses are overdue for a refresh, now's the time. Go to Zenni.com/podcast and use the code podcast15 for 15% off your first order. The styles sell out, so don't sit on it. That's Zenni.com/podcast. Promo code podcast15. You might have heard that live shopping is exploding. And I have to tell you, I have been on Whatnot for a couple of weeks now, and I see why it is. Now, Whatnot is my sponsor, and they are the reason I got on the platform and checked it out. I'm glad they did. They made it easy for me. I'm going to make it easy for you. I love it. Whatnot is where you get great products without paying full price. It's that simple. I'm hooked on their live shows, too. You got to see them. They're so much fun. And I see why Whatnot has climbed to the top of the App Store. And listen, if you're selling online, or maybe you have a storefront and you're hoping people will find your listing or maybe walk in your store, Whatnot flips that, because on Whatnot, you go live and you sell directly to people in real time. And I may admit, although you didn't hear from me, I may have picked up a couple of power tools or so in the past couple of days. I'm just saying. Whatnot, it's the largest dedicated live shopping platform with beauty, collectibles, electronics, luxury, fashion, even cookies, and anyone can sell. In fact, people who sell on Whatnot sell 10 times as much as any other major marketplace. That's because you're not just listing products, you're building real connections with buyers. So whether you're shopping or you're selling, download the Whatnot app today and get free shipping on your first order. Just search WHATNOT, Whatnot, in the App Store and start scoring amazing deals. Happy Wednesday. Come on in. It's a big day today. Yes, it's a big day today. Today, it was as if I was just born. That's it. That was it. I woke up this morning. I was like, hey, you're brand new. Boom. Do-over day. Have you ever wished you could have a do-over day? What would you do with it, by the way? I mean, seriously, what would you not do with it? If you had a do-over day, if literally everything today was there, click, bang, 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 you're just brand new. Make any choice you want to make. What would you do with it? I was surprised this past week. I ran it past several dozen people. This is crazy. It is the daily boost from motivationtomove.com, the positive boost you need every single day. If you follow me around this place long enough, you will know that I am in a continuous change period. It never, ever goes away. I lock in the stuff that works really well, and I just keep it going for years and years and years and years. But anything that's not exactly what I think it ought to be, because I'm the boss of me, just like you're the boss of you, I'm going to change. I'm not afraid to change. I'm always morphing and moving and everything. So that's what we do here. So don't be afraid of that. We're going to go that way. And what I do is this. I really feel, this is my metaphor. This is what I see in my head. I feel like you right now, I'm talking to you, and I don't know what you think about me. I have no idea. But I really feel that I've got my hand reached out, and I'm kind of saying, come on, let's go. I know today might not be the day you want it to be. I know something happened. I know you had a bad dream, or somebody said something bad to you, or maybe your air conditioning was blown out. And I was like, man, it's going to be a hot day, and my day's not going well. I know it's stacking up on you. I get it. The good stuff is stacking up too, but the bad stuff stacks up and kind of is heavier than the good stuff, isn't it? I get it. I go through the same thing, but I have this knack about me that says, okay, whatever. That's interesting. Let's keep going. So I'm going to take your hand and pull you along a little bit today, if you don't mind. And I hope I don't tug too hard. By the way, I apologize. Yesterday I was supposed to give you 2 podcasts in one. Never got to it. I just kept going. I'll do it next week. Okay. I'll keep the stuff here for you. Tell you how to make some change. motivationtomove.com, newsletter, free stuff, extra podcasts, coaching, private coaching. It's all there. That's where you find out about that stuff. Remember it, motivationtomove.com, all spelled out. So if you're born today, what would you not do? It kind of builds on yesterday's program. I'm saying, this whole not do thing, right? If you were born today, what would you not do? I asked this to a bunch of clients this week. I asked dozens of people, personal people, had great conversations. I had some group coaching. I put it out in front of them. I did not know what I was going to get. It was a do-over day, basically, right? I said, if you were born today, and they said, what do you mean by born today? I said, well, okay, I don't care how old you are, but today, you're a 40-year-old person, you're 50-year-old, 55, 35, I don't care what it is. The older you are, the more it's hard to imagine this, by the way. Wait, I'm 58 years old. What do you mean born today? I mean, dropped out of your mama's womb, boom, today, and you had different choices today. I'll tell you what the answers were. It was really interesting. I didn't expect the answers because I saw it like this. If I was born today, wow. I would just, the shifts I would make would be just quantum. And in fact, they are, because I've got that mindset pretty much every single day. But most gave me an answer that kind of was a rework of stuff they're doing now. And I totally understand that because that's your frame of reference. Well, if I'm born today, then I just wouldn't deal with that kind of client anymore. I just wouldn't do that. I'm not even talking about that. I'm like, if you literally a brand new start. If somebody came in today and said, you're born, you got all the skills, all the knowledge, all the wisdom you've ever had. Here's $10 billion and it's completely managed. You get no stress from it whatsoever. There is nothing to worry about. Nothing. What are you going to do? So when pushed, I said, no, don't rework it. That's not the point. Why would you? Nobody wants to rework stuff. Nobody wants to adjust anything. Nobody wants a minor tweak. You may say, if I could just tweak this, life would be good. That's not true. You want something new. You want something new and different. Accept it. That's what you want. Just accept it. I don't want a used motorcycle. People say, buy a used bike, it's better value. You don't get the depreciation on it. The bugs have been worked out. Yeah, but I don't get that showroom feel. I want a new one. So do you. I don't want the same old haircut. I want a new one. Make me look young. Make me look sexy. You want a new one. The biggest answer I got was this. This is probably the truest answer I got. And actually, not only did I ask a whole bunch of people, I asked ChatGPT. So I've got the answer right now, right? And by the way, we certainly use it, but I don't, it's not reliable. It's kind of crazy. You wonder who programmed ChatGPT some days, right? You wonder what they were smoking. Really serious. It's almost like those computer chips are like they're sucking down something. Here's the biggest answer. I wouldn't drink. That was the biggest answer I could find. Of all the people I talked to, of all the study I did, of every place I went, that's what I wouldn't drink. I'm not. Haven't for a while now. No particular reason other than, hey, if I had the chance to start over, what wouldn't I do? I'm not going to do that. Doesn't make any sense. I would exercise. That was the second answer I saw everywhere. I would exercise. Now, fortunately, I've done that most of my life. I feel pretty good about that. Would I exercise more? Nah, I figure I got it kind of dialed in right now. I'm good. Those two are the answers I got most. If I went to the third one, it was I would pay more attention to my family. They went on beyond that of who they wouldn't pay attention to, but that was the point, family. And the final one was money. And interestingly, and I think you'll see this, it wasn't about making more money. You might think that on the upshot here, but it wasn't about making more money. It was about managing it better. It's kind of put it in perspective. It's kind of like, I probably should have put 10% away from the day I started working my first job, so then I'd be fine when I was 45, right? That kind of thing.
We gather here tonight to bring women back to their rightful place.
The Testaments, a new Hulu original series from the executive producers of The Handmaid's Tale.
It's easier to accept a story than believe that the people around you are monsters.
The battle isn't over.
There comes a time when you have to take action, when you have to choose your own destiny.
Never quite as it seems.
Watch the new Hulu original series, The Testaments, streaming on Hulu and Hulu on Disney Plus for bundle subscribers. Terms apply.
So people had a chance to do over. They were dropped into this world brand new. They had a choice to do anything. And most of the people would say they want to kind of rework what they're doing and just keep tweaking and kind of moving the deck chairs around on the Titanic is kind of what they're doing. And I just said, no, listen to that. What if you could start brand new? Because you can. Listen, there's consequences to everything, but some of them are good. There's limitations to everything, but some of them are good. if you could literally just stop it, live an average perfect day, so this is what I want to be from this moment forward, what would it be? Would you stop drinking or would you start drinking? Hey, I've been sober my whole life. Next time I'm going to be a drunk. I don't know. It's up to you, right? You can do whatever you want to do. I would exercise or not. Pay attention to my family. It's a good one. Manage my money. So I asked, well, if you know what you would do, I mean, I'm sorry. I've been doing this a long time, so I just have no choice. It's kind of like, I don't know. It's really it's a challenge when you're in the coach business, right? So if you know what you would do, why don't you do it? That's the California Coach 101 right there. Because I'm in my comfort zone. It feels okay. I got obligations, I can't. I'm afraid. Fear. I have excuses. All emotionally valid, by the way. Logically questionable. And every single one of them completely holding you back from who you could be. Now, obviously, you're not going to be born again today. It's not going to happen, right? You're here. You're done. Now you're here. But if you were, what would you do with it? Because you can, I'm telling you, you have total freedom to do whatever you want to do. You can do it. You can figure it out. All you have to do is be willing to go down that road, and that self-discovery road. And it's kind of a little bit crazy. And I'll tell you this just as we wrap the show, that sometimes the surface level stuff that kind of gets you into this world of personal growth, you're going to learn it anyway if you just live long enough and do the right thing. We accelerate the process a little for you. But until you start digging down into the truth underneath it, which like we're talking about today, you're not going to get the true change you want. So there it is. You dropped on the planet today. What would you do? That'll make a good dinner conversation, I'm sure. Or maybe a conversation in the car on your way home today all by yourself. Start there. That might be better. Wisdom of the Wives, digging in tomorrow.